Good morning. It is 63 degrees to get your hump day started. Sunrise today at 6:50. The sun will set this evening at 8:09. Now taking a look at the weather maps and data for today. First thing I wanted to bring up here is the Storm Prediction Center storm report map from yesterday. You see, it was a very active day of severe weather yesterday, especially out here in the Great Lakes, Iowa, Wisconsin, northern Illinois. 8 tornado reports. Now, these are just confirmed reports spotted by a spotter or damage on the ground. There were literally dozens of tornado warnings out in that area yesterday. A number of high wind reports with winds in excess of 75 miles per hour and hail in excess of 2 inch in diameter. So a rough day for those folks yesterday. A number of hail reports in Ohio, but fortunately nothing to that level. Again, this is confirmed or preliminary data for confirmed tornadoes. As late as 3 o'clock this morning, there were several tornado warnings up around Detroit, Toledo, right along the Ohio-Michigan border. Fortunately, atmospheric conditions were such that just as that line crossed the border around 3, 4 o'clock this morning is right when the storm started to break up, so they didn't come on south and get us. Taking a look at the national map, you see those low-pressure systems still making their way across the country. Already some rain and heavy rain on the map. Taking a look at the categorical outlooks for today, greatly expanded. If you remember yesterday morning, the outlook for today was just kind of a little island of slight risk area here in Ohio, Pennsylvania. Well, that now has expanded. It goes all the way from PA out through Iowa and down into the plains of Texas. So again, another big area of severe weather potential today. Good news for us, the tornado threat stays primarily off in to the west in Iowa and down in the Great Plains. No particular wind threat other than expect to see some severe thunderstorm force winds. And again, hail threat stays out there associated with those same areas where the tornadoes are. I did run several models early this morning. And the consensus of the models is we could expect to see some severe thunderstorms come through our area probably around between 2 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. So again, be alert. We'll probably get some severe storms come through, but hopefully no tornadoes or anything along those lines. Taking a look at our forecast for today. More showers and thunderstorms in the area. We'll have a high near 79 today. For tonight, showers and thunderstorms continue. It'll be mostly cloudy overnight with a low around 63. And for your Thursday, a chance of showers, then probably a thunderstorm in the afternoon after 2 p.m. again. High near 76 on Thursday. Taking a quick look at sports, yesterday was much the same as Monday for the Wildcats, with the baseball team falling to Plymouth 5-8 and the softball team winning 9-4. Congratulations go out to Texas Roadhouse Athlete of the Week, Brody Sword. Brody had a big week against conference opponent Mapleton, batting 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 2 doubles, and 3 walks. That's not all. He also pitched 6 innings for the win with 12 strikeouts. Congratulations, Brody. And nominations are now open for the 2026 Golden Apple Award. Nominate outstanding teachers and staff members who have made an impact on students. Nomination deadline is May 9th. I'll put the link to the nomination form in the video description. Well, on the calendar today, chapter book story time at the library at 3:30, JV baseball at Plymouth. Today is National Glazed Spiral Ham Day. It is Rubber Eraser Day, and it is, of course, Tax Day. Taking a look at some history, in 2019, the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire during a restoration campaign. The blaze destroyed most of the cathedral's roof, the 19th century spire, and some of the rib vaulting. A restoration project began almost immediately, and the cathedral was reopened to the public in 2024. In 2013, near the finish line of the Boston Marathon, 2 homemade bombs were detonated in the crowd of spectators. 3 people were killed, and more than 260 were wounded in the terrorist attack. Back on this day in 1912, the British luxury passenger liner Titanic sank en route to New York City from England after striking an iceberg during its maiden voyage. Of the approximately 2,200 people on board, some 1,500 people died. Well, the answer to yesterday's trivia question, Noah Webster published that dictionary. Now, today's question: in 1955 in Des Plaines, Illinois, he opened the first McDonald's franchise, launching an enterprise that would eventually become the world's largest fast food chain. Name that entrepreneur. Well, finally, I'll leave you with this. Speaking of the Titanic, J.P. Morgan of J.P. Morgan and Chase Company Banking and Milton Hershey of Hershey's chocolate fame were both in Europe and planned to travel back on the Titanic's maiden voyage, but made other plans. Well, I'm Steve. Thanks for spending some time with me this morning. Do stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video.